Hello and welcome to Impact Films. Today we'll be looking at the top 10 most expensive Pokémon cards in the world. Before starting, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Number 10. Illustrator Card. This card is beyond a doubt legendary, making it the holy grail of all Pokémon cards in terms of both rarity and worth. Speaking of unique cards, while this one isn't exactly unique, the events surrounding its value have engraved a new legend into the annals of TCG collection history. At the 1998 Korokoro Convention in Japan, 41 copies of this card were distributed to contest winners. Only one of the 39 cards that were ever distributed has legally earned the grade of Gem Mint 10. Influencer Logan Paul paid an outrageous $5,275,000 for this legendary single card in February 2021. He then wore the card to a WWE match and announced that he had broken the previous record for the most expensive single Pokémon card sale. Number 9. 25th Anniversary Celebrity Collaborator Cards. These three cards are very unique and stand out among the others on our list. Artists J Balvin, Post Malone, and Katy Perry each received their own Pokémon V cards in the modern art style for Pokémon's 25th anniversary. The creation of these cards initially infuriated the supporters, but it was later discovered that they would never be given out. Instead, just the artists received these promotional materials. There is a very slim likelihood that these extremely valuable cards will ever be put up for auction since just one copy of each celebrity's card was provided to them. Number 8. Prerelease Raichu. Undoubtedly one of the strangest entries is this one. Prerelease Raichu was and is still regarded as a questionable myth in the world of collectors, despite the fact that many of the cards on this list have been known to exist for many years. Apparently, a few Raichu cards were accidentally stamped with pre-release on the bottom right of the card's artwork prior to the release of the TCG's second expansion Jungle. There were 100 copies known to exist, but many were destroyed on the manufacturer's instructions. Wizards of the Coast. The few copies that were left were distributed to the staff. Number 7. Master's Key. The Master's Key is a more modern card that competes with earlier cards as one of the rarest. Even though many of the cards on this list date back to the early, prosperous years of Pokémon's long existence, this framed trophy card, which was given to participants in the 2010 Pokémon World Championships, is available in 36 copies, one for each competitor in the trading card game and video game. Following the release of Pokémon Sword and Shield in November of 2019, one copy of this card recently sold for more than $21,000. Number 6. Espeon and Umbreon Gold Star Pop Series 5. You probably don't know what a shiny Pokémon is if you're not an experienced Pokémon player. Pokémon with different colors known as shiny Pokémon are already uncommon and difficult to locate in the gaming series. In games released before X and Y, there is a 1 over 8,192 chance of finding one of these Pokémon, and there is a 1 over 4,096 chance in more recent games with no additional work. Similar to that, it's very challenging to locate shiny Pokémon cards in the TCG, and this pair of Evolution cards in particular. In general, the Gold Star series of Pokémon cards featured shiny Pokémon and were insanely difficult to pull. On average, only 1 in 88 packs contained a Gold Star card. Number 5. 1996 Japanese base set no rarity symbol Venusaur Holographic. Every Kanto starter is iconic in the early TCG for some reason, and this typo even makes place for the frequently forgotten Venusaur. Speaking of typos, although this Venusaur is not part of a set that contains numerous errors, it is still a typo and hence extremely important. because this Venusaur lacks a rarity symbol. It is unique. In Pokemon trading card game sets, uncommon cards typically have a star to indicate that they are more difficult to locate, whereas more common cards have a circle or diamond. However, this rare card was incorrectly printed and lacks a marking, making it no rarity. This Bulbasaur Evolution card is very rare and in high demand because only 5 copies of this misprint are graded at a Gem Mint 10. Number 4. 2000 Neo Genesis First Edition Lugia Holographic. Many PSA card graders dislike Neo Genesis because of the set's absurdly high number of errors and misprints, which include card cuts, typos, and erroneous symbols. These errors and misprints are prevalent throughout the expansion. This is likewise true of the Lugia from the first edition. Despite the set's ongoing printing faults, this card also ranks among the rarest in immaculate condition. One of the known 41 Gem Mint 10 copies of this card was sold for $50,000 in late 2020. A legendary Pokemon like Lugia seems to be the only one for whom this card is suitable. Number 3. Kangaskhan Family Event Trophy Holographic. This unique Kangaskhan card is no exception to the general trend that collectibles are typically distributed at one-time events where they are most uncommon and valuable. At the Parent-Child Mega Battle Tournament in Japan, teams of parents and kids received this card. Although there are 46 graded copies of this card, teams that won a certain number of games were given it as compensation. A Gem Mint 10 copy didn't go up for auction until the summer of 2020, when one went for more than $150,000 on eBay. Despite being straightforward and free of printing faults, this card is one of the most desirable and uncommon. Also, the card is very stunning and priceless for any devoted collector. Number 2. Blastoise Commissioned Presentation Galaxy Holographic. This prototype's existence was finally verified in 2020 after first being only a rumor. This card can at first glance seem to be a fake or unauthorized copy of a Pokemon card, but this card is unique because it isn't even a legitimate card. Instead, it's a presentation card made in 1998 by the company that produces Magic: The Gathering Wizards. Their goal: to persuade Nintendo to give them control over the English release of the Pokemon trading card game, which was made available worldwide a year later. Only one of the allegedly 5 cards has ever been auctioned up, for $360,000 in January 2021. This absolutely unique test card is, according to what is known about the planet, unique, although more information is being uncovered. It is obvious that this fabled prototype is a mainstay of the TCG collecting community. Number 1. 1999 Shadowless First Edition Holographic Charizard. First edition holographic Charizard cards are still regarded as being extremely uncommon, even though they are more prevalent than many of the entries on this list, particularly in light of their widespread use. The holographic Charizard from the early days of the TCG's existence that lacks a shadow, however, receives the top spot on this list. A Gem Mint 10 copy of this card, the highest grade of collectible for a card, brought $420,000 at auction earlier this year, and many of these copies have also sold for astronomical prices. It's hardly surprising that many think this card is one of the hottest for serious collectors given the over 130 PSA Gem Mint 10 examples that exist. That's a wrap for today's video. What are your thoughts on our list? Let us know in the comments section below. And make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates.